Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Diego Maradona, truly the brightest star in the footballing firmament. So I wonder what he has in store for us here.
Well, anything can happen with this man, Peter. He's in a league of his own, truly capable of winning matches, practically on his own.
Well, as he has done time and time again over the course of his career. So, another masterclass today?
Here's hoping.
Leicester kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Rijkaard. And this is Torres. There's the shot! And that was very necessary. Rodri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Saka. Borussia Dortmund looking to pop. Good chance here! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, this looks sharp. And the pass is intercepted. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Hazard. And there's the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And that was nowhere near his best. Jordi Alba. Kroos chasing after it. And it's Hazard. Now, can they get him away? And he's gone direct here. So it is still 0-0. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Very nicely done. Vitinha. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it into space. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Maradona. Tries to get it clear. Hazard. Good running, strong and purposeful. Rodri calmly anticipates. Alexander-Arnold. Vitinha. Takes the shot! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And it's Hakimi. And he's been shifted off it. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. Rijkaard. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rijkaard. He's through here. And he's there to belt it away.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Maradona. And he's intervened well there. Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And the counter is on. Jordi Alba kept his eye on it, and he's there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. That has not gone well. Rodri. Van Dijk. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, important interception. Hazard.
There will be 1 minute at a
He
time.
expected better, and so did he. Now it's Maradona. And this is Lewandowski. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Borussia Dortmund may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Borussia Dortmund are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Maradona. And he's had it nicked away. Hazard. Goes for a shot! Now, in for the pieces! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and
Hazard is flagged offside. That is ended up in no man's land. That's a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Fernando Torres. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he thumps it clear. Maradona. And it's Di Maria. Tries to play it through. That's an excellent interception. That's going to go a long way. And here's Di Maria. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot.
that's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he was quick to react. Looking to play him in. Feyenoord needed that. They really needed it. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now, this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Well, the protest continues, but in the end, they are defending the indefensible. Borussia Dortmund are down to 10 men.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
And no, that was never going to make it. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's well spotted.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Ronaldo is in a really good position out wide. Now he's off and running. And he's picked it up out wide. Nicked it back promptly. Di Maria concedes a free kick for that.
Substitution for Feyenoord. Number 13, Di Maria. Number 8, Kroos.
Vitinha can so cleverly bypass the press. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Number 42.
He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Neymar. And here's Jordi Alba. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Torres. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Borussia Dortmund really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Has a look and plays it forward. Vardiol. And he's opted for the long pass. And it's Maradona. Hazard tries to pass it through.
This is when that numerical disadvantage can take its toll. They've coped so well up to now, but energy reserves are being tested to the limit.
Nesta deals with that comfortably.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's Neymar! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything.
There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks of it. All hands on deck for this one.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
the post! And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And a reprieve for the time being. Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Messi. Rodri. Now it's Messi. He's through here, and this is Son Heung-min. He's having a shot! And that will be the final act. Borussia Dortmund have done it. They have the draw for which they set out. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund really can't be too unhappy despite only getting a draw. Their ultimate goal was to get the job done, and they've done exactly that. Yeah, a win would have been the icing on...
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're underway.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Guardiola. Now Van Dijk. Jimenez. Moved on forwards. Knocks it into space. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Guardiola. Hazard. Can he get on the end of this? Deftly away. And Guardiola. And it's Van Dijk. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. And he's intervened well there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Hazard. Hazard going full tilt down the left. Hazard with the delivery. And that is expertly dealt with. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Played back in. That's a shade optimistic. And he thumps it clear. He's in space and looking for options. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Guardiola. Can he latch on to this?
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Yamal.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Well read, nice interception. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He's found a way through. Threads one in. Shot, surely! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Borussia Dortmund penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. And here's Messi. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a promising position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, no joy this time. Tries to pass it through. Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ronaldo. Danger averted for now. That's a throw. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. That's a little off target. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got away. Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, that is rather wayward.
Borussia Dortmund certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. Borussia Dortmund can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Tries to play it through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's really well cleared. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a shot! Looking to play him in. Borussia Dortmund have got it back and they'll have another go. Applies the finish! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
And a quick reminder today,
would you review the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Borussia Dortmund head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And this is Ronaldo. Barcelona needed that, they really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And the pass is intercepted. Yamal, and here's Messi. Some good work on the right flank here.
That's good play from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Nice interception, well timed. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Rijkaard. That ball looks a good one. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's
Takes a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Borussia Dortmund find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Can he spark a counter here? Showing great feet there. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Borussia Dortmund have hit a quick-fire double here. And he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot! They've scored! Just cruising! They are cruising! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, easy pickings there. Kamavinga. Azar. He came in hard, very hard. Yamal, and he was alert to it.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Nicely weighted ball. Well, nicely intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well timed, excellent interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe. And the finish! Rijkaard. He's on it, can he get away? And he's let fly! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Borussia Dortmund really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Kamavinga. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Vitinha. Pinches it off him. Rijkaard. Distributed tidily. Kamavinga. And he has been fouled there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Kamavinga. And it's Serginho. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Gets into some space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van Dijk. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Darmian. Now, can they get him away? Some resolute defending there. Van Dijk. Gabriel. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Jimenez has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. And time is up. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Borussia Dortmund really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield.
Right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Van Dijk has been shown a yellow card for that offence. Big chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well, now the opposition. Can he finish? Yildiz. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe. Tries a shot! And he's following up! And it's a goal! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Pavlovic, out to the right. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Valverde. Played towards the other side.
Good switch, that.
Van Dijk. Camavinga. Mbappe goes on a charge down the left. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Messi. Eric Garcia. Played out to the left flank. Tries to play it through.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a shade optimistic.
Borussia Dortmund really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Camavinga engages and forces him off the ball. And this is Torres. And this is Ronaldo. Pavlovic deals with that comfortably. It's a good run down the right, and he's managed to get free. Messi has been caught there, it's a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Borussia Dortmund are down to 10 men.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Alexander-Arnold. Vitinha cuts it out. Cristiano Ronaldo. Great vision. Oh, super find. He has found the way through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Approaching the half-hour mark. Not the most accurate pass. Valverde. And they're on him in a flash. Decent progress down the left. Borussia Dortmund making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Valverde.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappe.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, that's nice. Mbappe has got himself a free kick. Messi taking charge of the dead ball. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close. Borussia Dortmund certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now it's Messi. Messi's cross, and he was alert to it. Vitinha. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Borussia Dortmund present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So this to extend their lead. Oh, he's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Looking for the run. Yildiz, played out towards the right wing. That's a throw. No way through there.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
That's a little off target. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Torres. Oh, good take in a good area. Shoots! And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Borussia Dortmund are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Borussia Dortmund can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Hazard. Well read, and the danger is averted. Fernando Torres. He's being urged to shoot. And the shot! And yes, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Borussia Dortmund grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he's lost his man here.
Borussia Dortmund have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Knocks it into space. And this is Ronaldo. All Black claims comfortable. Camavinga. Mbappe. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's found a way through. Borussia Dortmund are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yildiz.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Yildiz. Little doubt, that is a foul. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11 será reemplazado por el dorsal 8.
Van Dijk. And it's Caicedo. That has found him in acres of space. And that should get the job done. Oh, he's been flattened there. Cristiano Ronaldo looking understandably energised after his goal. Vitinha. Good running, strong and purposeful. Valverde. Hazard. Cristiano Ronaldo. Aimed beyond the defence. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Eric Garcia, quality ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. That is good strength. Could move up a gear here. Can he get it through? That ball looks a good one. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Alexander-Arnold. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no... And this is Torres. And Torres! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Oh, well played, well played. Vitinha. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Hazard. Oh, important interception.
Borussia Dortmund nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. He's shifting through the gears here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Tries from a long way out. The whistle has gone and it is all over. Borussia Dortmund have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolade.